It's day 10, and we have a wonderful brand. The brand that I was subscribed to and enjoyed receiving a monthly box from once upon a time is none other than Lorella, and I picked the Ugly Christmas Sweater palette. That's the only Christmas palette? No, that's not true. There's a Silent Night one. I'll show you at the end. I forgot about that palette, but this one is interesting. Hold on, let me get that other one. Guys, when I tell you, I don't know what I was thinking when I pulled some of these palettes. I have two other Lorella Christmas palettes. This one is Old Snap. I've used it before. What was I thinking? This one has a nice color story. Look at that. And then I have Silent Night. This is the one I just remembered. This one is nice. I've used this before. Kind of stormy looking, kind of a night looking palette. I think we should use this one. What do you think? Because it's most different. Did I show you the inside of the Ugly Christmas Sweater palette? It's your typical colors. I wish you could vote for me and tell me which one you'd like to see. Let me look at this Silent Night palette again, because that's the one I'm kind of leaning towards for some reason. Well, there's a blue and a gray, and let's try it. Let's try it. You know, it's worth trying. I'm going to put these other ones to the side. But guys, day 10, only 2 more days to go. And I will bring you those videos on, I think, Monday and Tuesday, God willing, of next week. Yes, day 10. And the tea for today is cinnamon spice, and it's a black tea. I bet, can't smell it, I bet it's going to be good. It's a little too late for me to have it now. I have just some warm water in my cup, and I'm going to leave it at that. Palettes of Christmas past, and we are using Silent Night, and the brand is Lorella. I'm excited. So eyes are primed, and my face is left over from earlier today. Got a few breakouts going on, but I guess this makeup just didn't work with me today. But I figured I'd just go ahead and do my eye look and give myself a good facial afterwards. Let me just get a few brushes out here. Use this color here, and it's called Rudolph. Rudolph, right? We're gonna put Rudolph right up here. Rudolph is going up here. And I'm hoping not to rush through this look like I did on day 9. Just try to take my time, even though I can't wait to finish up, get into the shower, do my little facial, whatever, steaming my face and all that stuff, because I have 2 good books that I am currently reading. One is from my home collection from Mary Bolog. This one is A Christmas Promise. I've read it before, but I thought I would revisit it this Christmas. It's been a while. And it is a period piece. It's about love, of course. And I picked up from the library yesterday when I went, Midnight in Austenland. This is by Shannon Hale or Haley. This is the second book in this series. I believe the first one was Austenland, which I have not read. Guys, I was in the Ugly Sweater palette, and then I picked up this color right here, Holy, just now as I was talking to you, and put that here, and it's not bad. So, okay, we'll work with it. And now I want to go in with, let's see what this piece is. Is it a satin blue? It's like a satin blue, and Heavenly, kind of a satin gray. Those 2 colors there. Let's do this black. Let's do Silent. So anyway, the book proves to be a good reading. Uh-oh, got some on my face. A good book for me to read about now. It's not about the holidays that I can tell, but I've got the other book by Mary Bolog for that kind of traditional holiday reading. So yeah, that's what I'm reading, and I better start baking some cookies. I was in the store and realized I haven't picked up anything to bake cookies with, and I just have to make sure my youngest son, the one who really wants the cookies, will be in town for Christmas, or whether or not he's going to have to work the Friday after Christmas and stay up in Pennsylvania. So, and then come home the weekend. I hate for him to spend Christmas alone in Pennsylvania. But I remember the first time being away from my home. I was newly married. My first Christmas from home, and it was the worst Christmas ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was not like any Christmas I had experienced before, and I just couldn't contain it. I couldn't help it. I cried. We had a little tree. We celebrated Christmas, but it wasn't the Christmas I grew up knowing, and I just had a hard time accepting that. I was like 21. Yeah, 21. And still a baby. Still a baby at that time. That was back in the 70s. Had a hard time accepting that. And I was also pregnant, so that could have been part of the issue. Sorry, I hope you could see. I've got two black eyes now. Okay, I'm just going to use this brush from earlier when I did my makeup to just smooth this out. This seems pretty nice, pretty satiny, not dry at all. So we're going in with this blue over this black for a silent night. So anyway, it proved to be an okay Christmas after all. I got myself together, but the time leading up to Christmas and just being different, not being with my family, not doing the things we normally do at Christmas time, it was really hard for me. So if any of you are out there having a hard time, I'll say a prayer for you. But it's a good time to just examine yourself and see why it's hard for you. If you're missing your family, write a letter, Write a letter. Write a letter to yourself, or you can write a letter to your family, whoever you're missing. But if you write a letter to yourself, take time to examine in that letter why you're feeling that way. What is it that you miss about Christmas? And then you can look at it and say, maybe it's time I create my own traditions. Or maybe it's time that I celebrate by helping out other people and not just think of myself. I wasn't smart enough to do that at the time. I just drowned myself in tears, woe is me, and till I got myself together. It took me a minute, and I don't remember how I did it, but I came around. Sometimes it's just letting out those tears, getting all those feelings out, and then you come to feel better, and you can move on. But you have to face the issues. You have to deal with it. You just can't sweep it under the carpet and act as if there's nothing there. You have to deal with the situation. So I'm going to use my finger to go in and see. That's a pretty color. If I can and I see this color on my nose. I've been just getting eyeshadow all over my nose as of late. That's pretty. Wow. That's definitely deep and intense, isn't it? And then there's Twilight, which doesn't have as much sheen to it. So I'm going to go into it and bring it right here, because I have to put something there. I just can't go with one color, it seems. Still want to do something more. I don't want to use that black down there all the way if I do, because the eyes seem dark enough as it is, but I am going to go in with Heavenly. That kind of a sheen there, and open up the eyes some. Maybe Glow. Let's take, oh, Silent is here. What color is Silent? Is that like a gray? Black gray? Yeah, I like Silent. Ooh, adjusting my eyes here. Silent is right here. You can see that? I really feel like I needed something to be totally different from all of the reds and pinks and the greens that I have been using of late. Alrighty. Now I'm going in with mascara. What I have found fun about doing these videos, they're basically off the cuff. I know the brands I put into the advent calendar, but I don't know which brand is behind which door. So when I open up a door and choose or pick out the brand, it is all done without knowledge of what's going to happen, because I have no idea what I'm going to end up with. I pulled this palette from Juvia's Place to go in with because I haven't any Juvia's Place holiday palettes, and I thought I couldn't leave this brand out. So I am going to use this deep color here, which is called Abbey. And I think a nice bright lippy would be good with this, but I'm not sure yet. So I need to work out this concealer. Let's do that. Now I have a Lurella highlighter, and I'm going to use this. It is in Past the Bubbly. It was nice getting the Lurella boxes each month. This looks a little chunky. Doesn't look that sheer. Particles are large, and it's kind of pinkish, champagne-y pink. Little pink. You can see that? That's a lot of highlight going on over there. I don't think I'm going to put any blush or anything on. Now I do have a pencil, a lip pencil from Lurella, and it is called Bohemian. It may be a bit light. I don't think you can tell I have it on my lips. This is what it looks like. Okay, slightly. I see it. And I had planned to go in with this color here from Lurella. Scandal Lip Gloss. I really thought it was going to be sort of clear. Didn't expect it to be opaque. I think I need some more pencil, and this time I need a deeper pencil. So I'm going in with the, I think this may be Molasses from Sephora. Yeah. I can go back into this Juvia's Place palette and pick up a little more color. I'm going to go lightly into this. You don't do anything lightly when it comes to Juvia's Place. Quite nice. Quite dark. It's a silent night look. Yeah. Well, guys, that's all I have for you. Day 10 of palettes from Christmas Past. I am so happy to be using all of this makeup that I haven't touched in so long. It's so good to just see what I have and see how it's held up and see the looks that I can create. I hope to see you here. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you tune in regularly, because I'd love to have you here. Well, I'm done, and I'm looking forward to 2 more days of palettes of Christmas Past. I hope you are too. I'll see you next time.